All right, next up, we've got, as far as the next game on the slate, it is Wisconsin and Nebraska. We've got in this matchup, Nebraska 2.5-point home favorites, 42.5 the total in this game. I mean, that was frustrating. If you had Nebraska like I did, I mean, so many opportunities. They got a bad whistle, too. There were a couple of holding calls on USC that weren't called down the stretch in that game. Frustrating loss for Matt Rule's team, but I like the effort. The offense did show a little bit better. First game with now Dana Holgerson as the offensive coordinator. That probably bodes well. I like this. I want to back Nebraska in this spot. When you look at it, they're just a slight home favorite back in Lincoln. Wisconsin coming off the heartbreaker against Oregon, put everything they could into that game, hung in there. The defense battled and kept that team in the game, and then to just lose it late like they did against undefeated Oregon in Madison at Camp Randall last week. Tough, painful loss when you laid it all out there on the line. Now you got to go on the road and face this Nebraska team, and I worry about them not being able to pick themselves up off the mat, Wisconsin. And let's be honest, their offense still stinks. Braden Locke is not exactly a quarterback that I trust on the road. So I think from a pure spot standpoint, Wisconsin off the brutally tough, painful loss to Oregon, and Nebraska back home. Now they get another week to prepare in this new offense under Dana Holgerson. I think it's a nice little spot play here. Nebraska laying less than a field goal at home. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, fuck, I don't want them. Hell no. We'll see if that offense could get going here back at home. Raiola, he looked horrible. I mean, 2 picks in that game. It's not good.
Work in progress
at all. I mean, for all the hype of that kid.
Yep.
Wisconsin, man, you talk what a game they played, and I give a little hats off because that was kind of the game for Oregon that was circled like this is the trouble spot at night at Camp Randall.
Yep.
2-touchdown favorite. Even Wisconsin not playing great, but to shut them down. They don't score. They score 10 points and get out of there, with the win. I mean, that's what especially if they want to win it all. Those are the games you go back and remember. So, but I can't take to Nebraska here. I know there's not a lot of trust in either of these two teams. Both 5-5 need to win one to get to a bowl game. Wisconsin, the past 2 years too, has just owned them. And this has been a bet for me too, even a little bit. But man, better teams, and Nebraska has been probably pretty good the last 10 years, but 5 or 10 years. But man, I remember they just always lose. So Wisconsin or nothing here.
Leaning Wisconsin, I'm leaning the other way with Nebraska. I know Nebraska's it's rough to take Nebraska right now, but I don't know if Wisconsin what they've got in them after that Oregon game. We'll find out.